Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Hopefully, have to take a backward.
Come on, man! Come on, man! Find something no fumble, nigga!
Fuck you, man!
That shit on with! Wow, guys. Look like Pooh Shiesty done made it to the crib, man. Man, make sure you like, download, subscribe to Boss Talk 101. In case you didn't know or been under a tree, Pooh Shiesty home. OG, you there?
I'm right here.
OG, Pooh Shiesty home, man. Are you excited?
No, not at all.
What? Do you understand what that means, man? Pooh Shiesty is home.
What do it mean?
Well, let me just be honest. I gotta be honest. Yes, sir. So Pooh Shiesty was signed. Go ahead.
This America.
Pooh Shiesty was signed in 1017, right? And so 1017, that's Gucci Man's whole crew. My boy Hot Boy West, who y'all seen on Boss Talk 101 several times. Enchanting, Big Scar, who died of overdose. Allegedly, he died of fentanyl, from what we gather. A lot of the artists, pretty much that Gucci had, end up being a big deal, man. For a minute, about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, you couldn't turn on the internet without seeing a 1017 chain. You couldn't turn on the internet without seeing 1017 Gucci Mane pushing forward all the artists that he was bringing out. And I really liked it because Gucci had did all that time. And it was like, dang, all these guys now got somebody that they can go and deal with. Or Gucci Mane's reaching back in his bag and doing somewhat of his ministry, helping these boys to understand their gift and seeing himself in these artists. Well, as you know, Enchanting died. Big Scar died. And also Pooh Shiesty got sentenced, I believe, to 5 years in prison, federal prison. And then Hot Boy West, I believe he got, I want to say he got 15 years, either 11 or 15. And so it didn't go that way. You see Gucci come out and say, you know what? To hell with all this. We starting all over again. And he pretty much started rebuilding and revamping. Well, Pooh Shiesty is out now after all these years. Do Pooh Shiesty still have a home at 1017 is the question. OG, and that's my spiel. He's back out now.
Okay.
So that's just giving my people a little bit of insight on Pooh Shiesty, man. And he from Memphis, Tennessee, man. And you know already at that point, Memphis was on fire. Everybody from Dolph and everybody was living and moving and grooving down there. Pooh Shiesty was one of the main premier guys from down there. Yo Gotti from down there. Just a litany, as my boy would say, a litany of people from down there that was moving and grooving. And Pooh Shiesty back out to redeem his position. And I'm just waiting on that first day out, OG.
Okay. Well, he's been out a while. He was in the halfway house, and he just got released from the halfway house today, I guess. But it seems like he had a pretty good little run. I mean, I don't know none of his music, but shit, I know he got busted for the world dumbest crime.
OG, first of all, you can't call something dumb when a person young, he was just a mere boy trying to figure out the hood, and he got caught up probably trying to be like one of these people that he's seen far as out there in them streets. You know, the OG's got to be a better example.
Well, don't you know the world terminology, young and dumb?
Yeah.
You coined the phrase right there. I said dumb, you said young.
OG, Okay, but he home now, and he didn't see. This is the problem. You ain't got no recordings on him right now. We don't know what's gonna happen because these recordings done scared the hell out of me coming out of jail. He didn't, all his homeboys or whatever. He stood strong, stood 10 toes down from what we seeing. There ain't nothing showing. That ain't nothing showing that he just did no talking or nothing like that. Welcome home, Pooh Shiesty.
Welcome home. I mean, and it just, but the records tend to show that he went to the feds on a case that he caught, and he took a proffer agreement. If you ain't, why would you have to take a proffer agreement on a simple robbery?
OG, don't you try to turn this into something that it's not. Let me ask you, when you come down south, you see some solid individuals that they wholly own. We not like them boys up there up top. You know what I'm saying? Over there to the right of us or to the left of us up top. We pretty much solid individuals down south, and you know that. And we got the best music and everything there.
I don't know. One of your main perpetrators is Charles.
That's all you got on us. You keep bringing that up. That's all you got, and that's enough. But
about solid, man. We know everything about Dallas.
No, I said down south, down here under that Mason-Dixon line. Believe me, we are some of the most thorough dudes that y'all ever want to meet. And when y'all come down here, make sure y'all check in and all that, because this is the land of the Wild Wild West gunslingers. So be careful when you cross it. Like Big X the Plug say, you better be careful when you come down here and cross that line and you come into Texas, man. You better read that sign. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out for saying you.
Don't you talk about Big X. But I'm just saying, ain't you happy, man? It's one time for Pooh Shiesty, man. Ain't you happy?
His homeboy, Big 30, he stands behind him.
Yeah, I seen that. Big 30 was running right there with him.
He's been with him all the time, but you ain't heard nothing from Yo Gotti.
Well, that's not his camp. He was with Gucci Man. That's a different camp.
Gucci Man,
we ain't heard nothing from Gucci yet. You right. Now, you right.
Yeah, we ain't heard nothing from Gucci. Don't make him a bad guy. I mean, but it just goes to show, being young, every time an element of the crime, every time you do something, it's something left. I remember one time I was jacking these folks in Arizona and messed around there and left my car key in the people's house and had to go back and get my car key because I couldn't leave the scene of the crime. Walking, I just left my damn car key sitting there. My partner had shot the man in the leg, and it was just a mess. And it seems that Brodian was getting at somebody for some tennis shoes and some drugs.
Yeah.
And he jumps in his McLaren, and when he jumps in the McLaren, the door flies up, got the butterfly doors.
That nigga could start in the wrong car.
When the door fly up, his Gucci bag fall out.
Damn.
40,000. So he left more money than he was getting. Then he jumped on a private plane to get away with his ID left in Florida.
Oh, no.
That was terrible. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh, gee, he done had 3 years to sit down and think about that.
And I understand. He said, man, what the hell? Man, you learn from your mistakes. They say that. And, I'm looking at you being young and you want to get these fly tennis shoes or whatever. But then the whole crime, that's why they didn't give him a 5 years. You left $40,000.
But that's funny because you can go back and all us can that been through this stuff and go back and look at the moments when we made these terrible, terrible mistakes in the midst of our brilliant ideas as we thought in our head when we was doing it.
Right.
That's the part what people don't like to talk about. When you think it through, it's a brilliant idea. I can think back to my situation. It's a brilliant idea from the jump, right? Nobody could tell you, okay, you move, when we go through here, we're going to do this, and when we get over here, and if I do this, then I'm going to do that, I got my team. And next thing you know, this is the world's dumbest criminal. The world's dumbest criminal.
Yeah, I've never heard any of the young brothers.
Oh, he got some dope music, man.
Whatever he does, and a lot of people are celebrating that he got out. Shout out to Ceddy Nash. He did a real hell of an interview on him. He was the first take 8 days ago, talking about him in the halfway house.
Man, that's hard. That's hard.
He gave a good explanation on who he was and what he did, because like I say, I don't know him from a can of paint. He ain't from Compton.
Man, you got to realize, man, from DJ Academics to he got all of these people talking, man. Everybody that seeing him come home, I believe Poetic Flacco, any of the one Say Cheese TV posted the first video that I seen, basically where he was walking out, and it's just like, man, it's an exciting thing to see the young brothers come home. But what can we do this time to make sure that we understand what we did? We bumped our head. Now we can start to do what? Generate wealth. Everybody knows him. He's got a perfect opportunity here if he comes home and he keeps his head on, straight and try to figure out how to be this independent, or whether he want to sign to somebody. He's got all the opportunities, because everybody, if he don't have a deal with Gucci, they going to want to be dealing with him because he's a name. He had a hell of a name and he had a hell of a track record. And I think that's something that we can value in these youngsters when they come home like this. Okay, how can we do something to make sure that they go up, right? How can we do something? And they got to do it within themselves. You've had plenty of damn time to think about it. Did you make your mind up while you were sitting down? Because you and I both know when you in those confines, OG, you have a lot of time to think. If you really want to fathom on some of the things, you're going to find out who was your friends. A lot of people fall back. You see that you don't have all the friends you think you have a lot of times. Some people hold you down, but not 100% of people. You don't have that same energy that you had when you was out, and that's for damn sure, right?
That's right.
That energy is gone. Like, you in there, and you might go a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. According on how they setting up visitation, you might go a time where you might not hear from nobody because the damn unit locked down. Anything can happen to where you can be put in a situation to where you're detached from society.
He didn't have, we can talk about them Alcatraz stories, but he was in a minimum security, and the way he looked, I don't know, he didn't even get the prison experience.
You don't think so in the feds?
He got I just seen the pictures that they just showed of him.
Okay.
He got $100,000 watch on, got some fresh Timbs on.
Yeah, that boy. Yeah, he one of them though. He got that. Yeah, they brought that to him.
Okay.
So basically, he got people that's gonna back him. Like I said, the bag is open.
So don't put this little cry story. He ain't getting for $10 a month.
What?
He didn't even realize he was in prison. That's the sad thing. So,
listen, the bag is open for this cat, man.
I seen him coming out, and him and his the CEO, Big 30, and
hey,
Carbon, and they got stacks and stacks of money.
Ooh,
and that's a sign for disaster.
Oh, gee, he might. That's for the web. That's for the internet. He ain't gonna come home and do all that. He done had time to think, man.
He's on federal supervision for 5 more years. He's just not out.
Okay, that's good. That'll keep that buffer in there so he don't just go out here and just wild all the way out if he's smart. Like I said, when you get out of there and you come back into society and all your friends is there again and rooting for you, then now you got to deal with life and all of the trials and tribulations, and then people begging for you. They gonna be begging. Everybody wants something. Give me $1. I held you down for 2 days. Remember I called you 2 years ago? Yeah, they want to be on with him, and they gonna be right beside him. But this time, hopefully, he don't drop his bag of money and get out here trying to do no crash dummy stuff,
Right.
So I think, like I said, any man deserves an opportunity. Let's see what Pooh Shiesty do with this time. He knows who's really by his side now. He's going to do the pumping and jumping and acting as if, hey, man, I'm showing, I'm popping it. He going to do that because that's what the rappers do. They feel like they got to do that in order to show you that they still up and they still got it. And then now he want to bring that to his brand and turn it to a ROI is what he's trying to do. A return of investment on on the time he's done. Because you and I both know when Pac got out.
He's been taking business class.
Listen, when Pac got out,
say
listen,
that again.
ROI, man, return of investment, that ain't nothing. But listen, when Pac got out, if you don't leave me the hell alone, OG, when Pac got out though, I remember, you know.
Don't you even mention.
Wait a minute. When Pac got out, I remember when he got out. Boy, everybody was happy. When Gucci came home, everybody was happy. And look at Gucci now. Gucci is a success story, to be honest with you. Gucci Man is a hell of a success story. He lost all that damn weight. He married his wife. He got a couple of kids, I believe. He backed off. He backed out of the way. We got a new Gucci Man. They so much so they called him a clone. So it is some success stories that people don't like to talk about. That man came home and changed his whole damn trajectory. You heard that word I used there? Did I use it right, OG? Oh, OG, I'm on it. I'm on it. Don't even trip. I got you. This is it. You know, my thing is we just gotta basically, you know, we can't go in and come out the same way we went in. You and I both know that. We gotta change up the way we were doing things. Cause guess what? You one thing you always say, man, the definition of insanity is coming and doing the same thing, expecting what?
A different result.
Okay, so he knows what he's up against. If he's any way smart, I hope he had a child or something to really pull at him. See, when you have a baby out in the streets and you ain't used to being away from him, see, because some fathers is so, you know, clingy to their child. I hope he had that. If he was young, so he might not have had that, but whatever the case may be, hopefully something in there tugged on him and made him try to get his mind right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But man, hey, listen, man, Pooh Shiesty home. Nevertheless, if he got 5 years on, he can do it. Shout out to Gucci Man. Hopefully he made it home, and this is the side where we see. Hopefully he get back with Gucci and can kind of replicate what Gucci did when he came home, and that switched the game up and changed his whole style up. But we don't know. That's not an easy thing to do, is it, OG? With them influences around you.
It's easy with him.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
That could be a handicap. Sometimes you got to get out from the basic and knowing really what your worth is. But I hope you get the lesson.
Wow. Well, man, hey guys, y'all already know what time it is, man. Just know that Pooh Shiesty is home. Again, Pooh Shiesty done made it back to the crib. And he ain't no bars held. He's gonna be one of those guys that we gonna keep an eye on him. We got to keep an eye on him for sure. We got to keep an eye on him. And we're gonna see him. We're gonna follow his movement as an artist. Hopefully we have some good music. We want to hear that music, of course. We listen to what you guys are saying. And hopefully don't come out trying to live them things that he say. If he's saying some crazy outlandish stuff. That's one thing I hate when they do that, because that's one thing my boy DeRose said when I talked to him, or certain guys that speak. They speak about partying and kicking it and doing stuff, not out here sliding and drill music and I'm gonna shoot your cousin, mama, daddy, little brother, dog, and the frog gonna pop out. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You hear me, OG?
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and guys, if you're still watching, man, I believe Jeezy got issues, man. Is a retired FBI guy on his head, and OG tried to tell me about it, and OG can't tell me nothing about it, but he still spoke hard. So you gotta check this out. OG tripping, man. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.